Good evening, Nancy. So today we used actually this file. It's the Bertrand. So it's about arguing, trying to expose different opposite ideas, to agree, disagree, to be for or against. And when you give your opinion, you can use the following expressions. In my opinion, the way I see it, I strongly believe that, I think that, I don't think that, there's no doubt that the coronavirus will disappear this year. As far as I'm concerned, I disagree with you, but let's try to explain why. Okay, I honestly feel that you can't deny that I'm convinced that when we disagree, I totally disagree that. I'm afraid I don't agree that. It may be true that, but I see your point on, on the increasing number of the cause of the increasing number of the COVID, but I disagree because we can expose different ideas. I beg to differ, but that's rare. I don't think so. That's one. That one it doesn't really. I don't really agree with this one. Anyway, my brain is a bit tired right now. So this is a file. I sent you this file, and there is also another one. We may or may not use it. And there is another book I would like to show you. This one, Becoming Fluent: How Cognitive Science Can Help Adults Learn a Foreign Language. Very, very cool book. So they are trying to demystify different things about adult learning, and you're gonna see, we can go through different passages. You're gonna see it's very, very nice. Anyway, so now concerning English the American Way, so I'm gonna reopen it. We will listen to At Your Service. I'm not gonna play it because you can play it as well, so it would be a waste of time. So there are tons of services available in every city. Sometimes it can be confusing. Okay, I think everything is fine here. I'm gonna just go through the vocabulary. Recycling, so there are different ways to recycle things in the city. So you separate the plastic from the paper, compost, all this stuff. Okay. So anyway, the residents are the people who are living in the city, or inhabitants. Okay. The public work department is responsible for the care of all township property. So it can be the street, the bridges, etc. So if you have a pothole in your street, you have to call them. Heavy rain, etc. Any kind of problems, you have to call the public works department. Okay. If you want to picnic, to go outside to the park and play outside, so they say the tot lot, but in fact it's very rare to say this kind of stuff. It's a playground. The kiddies, the kiddos, the children, pals, the friends, the mutts, or the dogs. So outside, anywhere in the city, the public works department is responsible for maintaining everything. Okay. They can also organize different classes, sport, yoga, golf, whatever. And they can also help you with school. You can go to the town and register your kid to a public schools. It's all about public stuff. Stray animals are lost, living on the street. Okay. To be a dog or a cat people, and to keep an eye on things while you're gone. Some people call the police before going on vacation. I don't know if I would trust them, but you never know. And people with disabilities, they either can't walk, they have a wheelchair, etc. register the kids for school, so public school, of course. And here we have a dialogue. And okay. So somebody found a litter of kittens in the corner of the yard under a tree. So animal control officers, or animal control, we call them like that, they tend to take care of stray cats, stray dogs, you know, feral cats, because they don't want them to breed. So that can provoke some, you know, some problems. In a lot of Latin American countries, there are many stray dogs. People get them when they're young, and after they don't really take care of them when they get old. So they don't necessarily be aggressive, they were just born, but you have to understand that animal control is not really necessarily the best solution, but you know, this is one solution. And so this person doesn't want to really get rid of the cats, but they want somebody to really take them, because you know, Lyra doesn't want to be responsible for, you know, feeding a lot of cats. So neutered and spayed, that means they can't have kids, puppies, kitties. Okay, and that's it. So one of the most important services offered in every city is education. Everyone who lives in the United States can have a free public school education. Kids start early, but the cutoff dates for birthdays vary from state to state. Pre-K for children. This is quite annoying. There we go. Let's see if I can move it like that. Pre-K for children age 3 and or 4. The actual age depends on where you live. Pre-K is not mandatory. Kindergarten is for 5 years olds. Elementary school start at 1st grade. Middle school, sometimes called junior high, is usually for grades 6, 7, and 8. High school, also called secondary school, is for grades 9, 10, 11, and 12. To register for school, people need to prove that they live in the town. These are the documents most schools district require: proof of the student's birth date, a record of immunization, that means vaccines, proof that the student lives in the district, a copy of an apartment lease agreement, a copy of a utility bill, for example, water, telephone, or cable, parents, driver's license, or another photo ID. There we go. So let's see the vocabulary now. We know what it means: aggressive. Animal control officer, the person who makes sure owners register their pets. He or she also takes care of animals issues in the town. Confusing. Craft, things that to make with simple materials. Cut off date, the last day something will be allowed, like the deadline. Feral cats, wild cats that live outdoors and have no human owners, but they're older, they're not kitties. Humanly, in a kind way that won't hurt. Immunizations, shots, injections to prevent certain diseases, well, vaccines, Jogging trails, paved paths for jogging, a form of running. To keep an eye on, watch in a protective way. Kitties, kids. Don't confuse with kiddies. We say kiddos most of the time. Kittens, baby cats, baby dogs are called puppies. Litter, a group of cats or dogs born at the same time to the same mother. Mandatory is obligation, required. Missing, lost. Moot, a dog of mixed breeds. Nurtured for male animals. They remove the reproductive system. Pal, picnic, poop. Well, you know what it is. Pothole is like a hole in the middle of a street. So register, release, to set free. Seniors, older people, usually around 60 or more. spayed for female animals. So they make this female not able to have kids. Stray, an animal that is lost. Toddler children's playground. Okay, that's it. Anyway, that is it for today. We're gonna continue this kind of stuff. We can also read and have more opinions, debate, etc., etc. Okay, let's try to do that more. You have an excellent night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience and your time, Nancy. Bye-bye.